Fox Play. Episode number 12, I think. Or 13. We'll see. Anyways, here we are back on Marvel Future Fight. Marvel Future Fight. Been working on Weapon X. Just because for some reason the whole Infinity Warp's whole thing kind of interests me for some reason. At first I was kind of like, meh, mashups, but then like for some reason I all of a sudden wanted Soldier Supreme number 1 and Arachnite number 1, which are either sold out across the board or unreleased as of yet, I guess. The Infinity Warp's official comic line number 1 starts next month, I believe, or in the next couple months. Anyways, it seems like a fun, cute event that, like, you know, merges two worlds into one, and, you know, might lead to some interesting storytelling and stuff. Let's see. So, usually what I do nowadays, heroic quests first, see what I can do. Timeline wins, me. I'm not using them. I'm leveling them. Why not? Good enough as any. Scarlet Witch, level 70. Neem, 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 neem. Dum, 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 dum. Alright. Come on, Quicksilver. Whoop some ass. Just kidding. Go, Jean. Just kidding. You know, I usually, you know, whip out Quicksilver right about now, but you know, the way it's going, well, let's switch it now. When his webbing stops. I got web immunity. Now what? Suck it. Oh no. No! Apocalypse! Come on, Jean. No! Jean! Neem, 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 neem. Well, that was crap. I never really liked Timeline anyways because it shows a lot of favoritism and exception towards power, where there isn't a lot of balance between just 3 characters versus 3, in my opinion, as far as, you know, worldwide balance. I understand it's a sort of business, and some characters, yeah, should be very much more powerful than others, but when you've got Spider-Man having a uniform that just is like kind of like meh, you know, in the movies, like Homecoming's uniform, right? And the Homecoming uniform has an ability that is better than the Civil War uniform, which you would think, you know, since that was an upgrade and the whole point of the movie, that, you know, the Homecoming uniform wouldn't be as blah. But timing on those releases too, I guess, mattered. since Civil War came out first, that uniform always was already dead and done. Blah blah blah. Just nerd bitching. I just need 2 bloody wins, so I'm not gonna do timeline too much today and continue to embarrass myself hella too much. But I think I got my 2 wins. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah! Finally. Okay. Well, that's easy story mission. Sorry about my finger. Because, like, screw not using clear tickets. Some words. Skittles. Infinity Warp Swords. I did actually get a 5-star mastery out of one, so that's the best out of I got out of these stupid boxes. That by itself amazed me and stuff. But let's see, what can I do for you guys? Danger female. Female combat is today. Okay. Psylocke. I'm focusing on mainly leveling up my guardians first as far as they can go, including Drax, and trying to make him somewhat relevant, which has been my biggest challenge. Gamora I made somewhat decent by making her pretty much a speed demon from hell and stuff. I haven't seen the Venom movie to know how good it is or not, because even the mat name prices right now are like $16, and I'm like, I don't know, when a bunch of fans adore a comic book movie, it makes me worried, because it's not really the comic book fans that actually treasure these movies a whole lot. I mean, there's some people out there like, it's just another universe, no more messed up than, any other. And Stan Lee himself in interviews has said, I love reboots, to be honest. And, looking at it that sense, yeah, it's great. But, as a major Guardians fan of the comics before the movie was even released, and seeing my characters, not my characters, but, it kind of feels that way, but characters that I've loved and stuff, represented in a way and misrepresented in a way that, it just bugs me. Like, it was one thing with Guardians 1, because I was like, okay, better than what I thought it would be. I was expecting somewhat, more Disneyed out, like, Over the Hedge Rocket Raccoon. This was more of a believable, more realistic looking thing. And, the voice actor was, believably appropriate, and I don't think we needed to really cast Vin Diesel per se. I think they were trying to bank on the name, and I think really, from the bottom of my heart, that James Gunn might have, just kind of banked on the fact that not a lot of people knew about the Guardians of the Galaxy beforehand, and prides himself on making this whole new reboot of the Guardians, which is it bugs me. Okay, when he made Ego the freaking planet, Star-Lord's father. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Volume 2 yet, I guess. And there were things that I was just hoping for. When I was thinking of Gamora on the big screen, I had in my mind, like,